Protecting our players. Boston stepping up to try to protect high school athletes after an I-Team investigation. Of course, head injuries are a football parent's biggest worry.
And it was last year the I-Team found that the helmets for the Boston Public Schools weren't up to par, which could possibly put young athletes at risk. Well, now as I-Team reporter Lauren Lemanchek tells us, the school system is taking action to keep kids safe.
For football players, a helmet can be the first line of defense against brain injury. No helmet's concussion proof, but Virginia Tech University engineers found some perform much better than others. They rank helmets from 0 to 5 stars.
If you move from a 1-star helmet to some of the better 4- and 5-star helmets, you cut your concussion risk in half.
Last season, the I-Team surveyed local high schools. We found most had top-of-the-line helmets, but Boston was the notable exception. Nearly a quarter of Boston public school helmets were ranked 2 stars or below. And Boston Latins were the worst, something that shocked Maria Shea. Her son just finished his junior season.
I always want my son to be as safe as he possibly can, so I was afraid.
After our story, parents took action. They asked BPS to provide safer equipment, and some were even prepared to buy their own helmets.
But they don't have to. Boston Public Schools has now fast-tracked the purchase of new helmets. Instead of phasing subpar helmets out, they've gotten rid of all of them.
We broke down kind of our inventory based on the Virginia Tech model, and we're going to take off any helmet that's ranked 2-star below and unranked, and then anything that was purchased before 2008.
The new ones have better padding, a bigger shell, and better construction. They're highly rated on the Virginia Tech scale.
This addresses them and puts us in a position where we know that all the helmets that are in the inventory and that are going out are going to be of a quality that we're very comfortable with.
A quality this grateful mom is comfortable with, too.
They got the information and they read the information and they did the right things. I feel better about him, playing in these upgraded helmets.
For the I-Team, Lauren Lemanchek, WBZ News.
If you have a story that you want the I-Team to investigate, there are 2 ways to reach them. You can either send an email, iteam@cbsboston.com, or just give them a call, 617-779-TIPS.